Mubin Yusuf is with you representing Qawmi M News, and here Mrs. Samina Imran with us, and she is leading as a principal of this beautiful campus. She's recently she came to Pakistan, and she's not from Pakistan. She came from Dubai, and she is just making a great environment to this sector, like they can feel like they are, like their mind can be published, their mind can be fresh, their mind can be like what they create they can do. So here we can have some questions, we have some answers about this day, the Defense Day. They do a great job with Sir Ajab Khan and their team. I will conduct all the interviews. Home had a great life of this small life like of White House Grammar School. Assalamu alaikum, ma'am.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you, ma'am?
Alhamdulillah.
So nice to meet you, ma'am. First thing,
First, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. And thank you for visiting our school. Yes.
So, ma'am, what's your motive about this? Firstly, I want to talk about this day. Like you have organized a very beautiful things. What is going on with Sir Ajab Khan, and also you train your teachers because the teachers have to give a strong message to their students. So, what was your motive about this day?
The motive basically behind 6th September, we all know why we celebrate, and this is what we are trying to inculcate in our students. Yes. That 6th September is not only about the armed forces, it's not only about that we won a war. Yes, it is, but it has a great message in its way back. Right now, the current situation of our country, what we are facing is, we all know that, right? In a part with the Kashmir Day and the 6th September, we have just consolidated those two events together. This year, 6th September is celebrated as a part of a Kashmir Day also. Now, what we have done in our school is that we have organized not only in my campus, but across our 17 campuses of White House Grammar School, we have organized events, debates, speeches in such a manner that we inbuilt in our students what they are trying to learn from this day. We all know, we see marching parades, we see our armed forces, we recognize the importance of our martyrs, the ones who gave their life for the 6th September war. And apart from that, a little new this year, what we are doing is consolidating with our Kashmiri brothers and sisters, that Pakistan and the armed forces, though we are less in number, but we are never a weak nation. We are a nation of La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. So definitely Pakistan was built in the name of Islam, and it will, wherever Muslims are not treated as an equality, are not given the equal right and justice, Pakistan is a state which will stand for injustice. So that is what we are trying to promote, and we are trying to rebuild that a silent message. We are Muslims, are people of peace, but there are amendments that when things are not resolved with peace, we have to vote, we have to come up and give the suggestions, have a voice for what is going on. So we are, you can see all my teachers over here wearing black bands, that we are with the Kashmiri people. Though it's a very big day for us, 6th September is a day of celebration. 6th September is a day of unity. 6th September is a day where we celebrate our armed forces. But along with that, we are consolidating with our people of Kashmir.
Yes, ma'am. First thing, like I have to tell one thing about Pakistan. Like about 70% now the occupation occupied by the female. Like female have to take a positive role. I always go on a places where the leading command goes to women. But in this criteria of this environment, some girls think that they can't do anything because at somehow our Islam is saying about the parda, and they are saying that there are restrictions. But everyone goes by their point. They are not just taking the point that the girls have to run their home as well, because nowadays the girls occupation is about 70% and there are 30% men, and the number of ratio of divorces is high up. So at that time the girl have to take some positive step in these criteria, like they have to experience.
You want me to comment on this?
Yes, I want
Yeah.
to comment, like you also.
Well, I
you are
would,
also female.
yes, I am a female, and alhamdulillah, I'm a proud female.
Yes. No, I was telling that this gives
And
message
I-
that
yes.
you're leading as a principal.
Definitely, it's always an equality. It's not that only men can do a lot of things. But the only thing is that, and Islam never stops women from doing anything. If you do it within your limits, and alhamdulillah, you see my teachers over here, we have teachers with full parda as well.
Yes.
So that is the point where our modesty comes. Staying in your modesty, you can do everything. But if you take the example from the Prophet's life, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam married a lady who was a merchandiser basically.
Yes.
She was
Leading merchandiser.
she was a leading merchandiser.
Yes.
So from where has this phenomena come that Islam stops women
Ma'am,
from?
This is the thinking. I was just.
That's
telling you,
what-
that's the thinking
this-
of this.
But that is not correct. If we
Yes.
follow the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we learn that everything. Islam is a religion of equality, but women have certain powers. Definitely, women cannot climb over men. That is not correct. But we all need education. We have equal rights on our education. We have equal rights to deliver that education to the rest of the world, to impart our children, because a woman is a person who brings up the house. If your woman is educated, your house becomes an educated background and you don't have any conflicts in your own things. So definitely this is the world of women, especially from a place where I have spent a lot of my life. If you see and now it is the same over here in Pakistan also, you see women in good state, you see women in good positions, even in government bodies. Not only, first it was only, there were two professions for women, either a teacher or a doctor, because that was considered the safest profession. But now our armed forces, even our pilots, our engineers, our great doctors, they are all women, and we are proud of that.
Yes. So it was
So-
just a clean message for all
Yes.
women who think that they can't do anything, and a girl can do anything when they have a right to speak, they have a right to do. So that was a clean message by our team, and we will shortly give take the interviews of their team as well, the leading females as well, the leading teachers as well, who will I will shortly conduct their interviews. Thank you.